Two conference rivals squaring off tonight, Grant. I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Bain and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the 1. Now here's Leonard. And no good. Good work defensively by Brooks. Morant, the pass to Brooks. Outside Morant. Misses off the right iron.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Back to Leonard. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Here's the break. Bain, the pass to Jackson. Now here's Morant. Pass to Brooks. The 3 is up. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. Jackson on the wing, pounded by Morant. George, right side. The kick out to Morris. The 3 is up. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
He hits the second from the line.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
Leonard on the take, and the call will be against Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Jackson with it. He's picked up by Adams. Pass to George. Leonard outside. Shot clock at 6. Now George. From deep. And again, it's the Clippers missing. You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
The NBA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
Pass to Zubac. Morris outside. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Memphis leading. Bain, the pass to Morant. Sinks the tray.
In motion, Morant's shooting ability is solid, but when he's this set up, it's outstanding.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Jackson, the pass to Morris. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. From deep, Bain. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got... Four rebounds now. Jackson with it. Check by Brooks. Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now here's Bain. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And it's the Clippers on the break for the finish. And the dunk by Jackson.
The defense George provides is huge, using his length and instincts to come away with the steals.
Morant into the lane. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Off the inbound pass. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Driving inside. George finds Morris. And here's Zubac. Up top, Jackson. Out to Leonard. The 3 ball. The rebound by Jackson. Memphis has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. It's stolen by Leonard. Jackson, the pass to Zubats. Leonard with the ball. Jackson in his pocket. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Bain against George. Jackson down low. Ooh, Morris with a steal. It's a one-on-one situation. Zubats passes to Leonard. Zubats with a screen on Brooks. Back to Zubats. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Zubats has gotten his second bucket of the game.
You can tell Leonard sees the whole floor, allowing him to set guys up well.
Here's Morant. With 2 seconds left. No good at the rim. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Clippers on top. They're up by 2.
And your Clippers Houston team. Coming onto the court.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead of the second quarter. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Clippers. The Clippers in the lead. On the court for Memphis. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in its center. Leonard attacking. Kicks it out to Jackson. Three-pointer. Adams grabs the miss. And so it's Memphis with it. Bain, the pass to Morant. Now Adams. Back to Morant. Outside Bain. Pass to Brooks. Here's Jackson. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Inside Jackson is so effective. His natural abilities give him the edge over the defense. When we evaluate players, one thing that gets overlooked, age. Take Jaren Jackson Jr. He was only 18 when he got drafted in 2018.
Back to Leonard. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Misses from short range. Brooks outside. On the wing, Bain. George defending. To the right side. Back to Jackson. And the layup is good. Jackson's got 4 points this quarter. You know, for Triple J, it took time to develop. Year 4 with Memphis was a special one, Richard.
Jackson unlocked his defensive potential amongst the best shot blockers in the entire league. You have to give those young guys time before making a true judgment.
The drive by Jackson, and the shot goes down.
Thank you, Memphis.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. Brooks outside. Outside Morant. For 3. Drains the triple. Morant's got 6.
Consistency from deep is going to be the biggest determining factor in Morant's ceiling. If he gets that, I think we're going to see some MVPs in his future.
Morris finds Jackson. Back to Morris. And stolen by Morant. Bain with it. Guarded now by Morris. Lets it fly. Right wing. And so the ball out of bounds. Morris touched it last.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Jackson against Morris. 6 to shoot. Well, we talk about the critical importance of the wing position, RJ. From the time you played, how do you think that position has evolved?
Well, when you talk about positionless basketball, it really falls on the forwards. You want them to have more responsibilities. You want them to be able to guard 1 through 5. You want to be able to run your offense through them. So the wings in positionless basketball have a lot more responsibility.
Adams, the pass to Morant. From downtown, the Clippers grab the miss.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Jackson, the pass to Zubats. Back to Jackson. Pass to Morris. Kicks it out to Jackson. Jacks up a three, and that comes off the assist by Morris. And now a 3-point Los Angeles lead.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a three-point shot now.
Jackson for three. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's George. Back to Morris. A minute 6 left in the second period. George has the open look. And again, it's the Clippers converting.
And this is what makes George a star. His confidence rising and firing off the catch.
Outside for Brooks. Pass to Morant. Now Bain. Back to Morant. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Bain, no good.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Leonard passes to Zubats. Here we go, one-on-one. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And the basket is good. Morant's got 8.
Welcoming any physicality on his way up. Morant enjoys that type of challenge.
Jackson outside. Morris on the wing. Leonard on the wing. Kicks it out to Jackson. Takes the three. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
Over his career, Kawhi has become a willing passer.
All right, Allie, thanks for that.
With the score, your Clippers, 19. The Grizzlies, 13.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Man, have we seen Reggie Jackson really have a great game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court, and it's Jackson in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Pass to Conchar. Outside, Green. Jones drives in. It's deflected. Outside Wall. Now here's Covington. Here's Mann. It's Powell on the wing. Puts up a three. The shot, no good. Memphis trailing here. Outside, Green. Pass to Tillman. To the paint. Here's Aldama. Oh, Covington with a block. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Here's Mann. Batum outside. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Well, the Grizzlies shooting a poor 25% for this game so far. Here's Conchar. And the layup falls. Conchar's got his first basket.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Pass to Mann. Back to Wall. That shot missing. Now Memphis takes it the other way.
Since entering the league in 2015, Tyus Jones has proven to be as reliable as it gets. A multi-talented guard who plays to his strengths.
And what you appreciate about Jones is how under control he is, Richard. He's never in a rush.
It's what allows the game to come so naturally to him. He's skilled at keeping things very simple, solid at setting the pace for himself and his squad.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. And it's Powell off the drive. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. And we have to take another look at that block.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
For Memphis, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in this second half. Wall against Jones. Outside, Green. Here's Conchar. Back to Green. Pass to Tillman. Outside, Green. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Wall against Jones. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. And the Clippers lead by 7.
So physical for a 1. Wall has the size and skill to do work in the paint.
Jones, the pass to Green. Back to Jones. On the wing, Conchar. Oh, and that shot misses everything. Air ball on the 3. To the middle. It's tipped. 1:52 left in the third quarter. Right side, Green. Back to Conchar. The layup off target.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Covington passes to Batum. Here's Mann, defended by Jones. Fires the 3. Mann misses. And Memphis shooting a rough 25% from the field in this game. Outside, Green. Back to Tillman. Jones, the pass to Green. From down in the low post, it goes.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Pass to Mann. Outside Wall. Back to Mann. And good. Coming on, the assist by Wall.
And being that Wall is a point guard, it's his responsibility to facilitate. Just a terrific dime right there.
Jones against Wall. Green for 3. It's not going to go for him. And Los Angeles the other way now. There's 31 seconds left to play in the third. Powell outside. Out to Covington. Let's go with a 3. Tries again. And the layup is good. And now a 9-point Los Angeles lead.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Tillman with a screen. Conchar, good. Conchar's got 5 now.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Clippers ahead. They lead by 6. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. On the court for the Grizzlies. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bain and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the point. Off target from 3-point range. The Clippers in the lead. Morris with it. Jackson in his pocket. The kick out to Morris. From outside the arc. And it's Bain with the rebound.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Morant, the pass to Brooks. Outside Bain. This one for 3. Up again. It's good on the putback.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
Jackson outside. Pass to Morris. Back to Jackson. Leonard on the wing. And here's Morris. Just 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Jackson. George for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Outside Morant. Here's Brooks. Back to Morant. Oh, Leonard with the block.
Dominant defense from Leonard, making a big effort to get his hand on the shot and swat it down.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. George with it. Jackson on the wing. Pass to Leonard. Lets the three fly. Here's Zubac. Morris finds Jackson. Kicks it to George. 5 on the clock. Here's Morris. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Bain. And that one is stuffed right through.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
George outside. To the left wing. Here's Zubac. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
George can make the tough passes. He can also make the easy ones, too. No way he was going to miss the wide-open man on that one.
Adams with a screen on Jackson. Morant, the pass to Adams. Now here's Bain. Back to Adams. Outside for Morant. Looking to get back on track. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Get this man the ball, and he will make something happen. Morant rises to the occasion, man.
Jackson outside. Morris, a screen on Morant. Here's Jackson. Here's Morris. Pass to Zubac. With the drive. Another shot. Tries yet again. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
Putting that 7'5" wingspan to use. Jackson with great timing on the rejection.
Bain, pass to Jackson. Outside for Morant. To tie it up. It counts. And the foul. That one on Morris.
Won't shy away from the big moment. No hesitation from Jackson Jr. on that shot.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him.
See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
Jackson against Morant. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Clippers lead by 1.
Oh, he's been in big moments before, and this experience helps Jackson deliver for his squad like theirs.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Los Angeles. Good on the first, and that ties this game up. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
Huge free throws right there. He's able to put them on top with those makes.
George outside. Adams grabs the miss. And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
Important possession here.
Yeah, we'll see how they execute under pressure.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Lets it go from deep. And connects from downtown.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play, coming through when it matters most.
Morant against Jackson. Outside Bain from behind the arc. And George with some nice D. And so here are the Clippers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Leonard against Bain. And here's Leonard. Morris for 3. Oh, he knocked down the trifecta.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
So it's the Clippers picking up the win. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. This is Brock.
So the Clippers win the tip. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Jackson. Hangs in midair and converts on the double. Clutch layup.
The developing feel Reggie Jackson has for scoring inside, playing much more under control these days.
Russell kicks to Edwards. Out to Russell. Lets it go with a 3. That one misses. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
Towns with the steal. Russell finds Edwards. Paul George with the steal. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past. Just keep evolving as a team.
Now, here is Russell. Outside, Towns. Misses the 3. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. Now the feed to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Tremendous intensity from Gobert. He sees an opening and leaps up for a slam.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks. I caught up with Chris Finch. He told me defensively they have to stop dribble penetration, challenge the lobs at the basket, and generally make it difficult to get to the front of the rim. They don't want this to turn into a dunk fest because that will not end in their favor. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Now here's Edwards. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. And Zubac picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy. You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Over in the corner, Edwards. 3 on the clock. The putback, and there's Gobert putting it right back in. And that'll tie this game up.
You see how seriously Gobert takes rebounding, just getting after it. Great activity.
Jackson down low. Russell's there. George passes to Zubac. A second chance effort, and the foul called on Edwards. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Jackson. On the wing, Morris. That one off the back iron and out.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Leonard with the steal. On the wing, Jackson. Edwards defending. Leonard with no one around. And Marcus Morris with the three.
What poise from Leonard on the catch and shoot. He gets the ball and calmly sinks the shot.
Russell dishes to Edwards. Three-pointer. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Outside, George. Outside, Jackson. Outside, Leonard. Outside for Jackson. Buries it from three-point range. Jackson's got 5 now.
Looking at Reggie's motion, it's a little bit of a push shot, but able to get it to go.
Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. Now here's Jackson. He has 5. Zubac the pass to Leonard. Back to Zubac. Clock at 6. Morris kicks to Jackson. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. And that's now 7 points for Reggie Jackson.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Good on the three-point shot.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 7. Leonard with the ball. Now defended by Gobert. That shot wide open. He has 5.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Clippers lead by 3. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Clippers.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point, doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
For decades, the Clippers were almost directionless, but they found their place in the NBA, becoming a franchise that competes in the West.
Leonard inside, defended by Gobert. Zubac's no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Back to Gobert. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Gobert's got the lead up to 2 now for the Timberwolves. And the West, we know, is very difficult. But, Steve, for the Clippers, how much of their success is tied to their identity?
Kevin, a lot of it. They've become a hard-nosed team, hanging their hat on defense, playing together, making opponents earn everything they get.
And Jackson gets it to go.
Excellent pass, PG-13, keeping his eyes up, using his vision.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Gobert. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And I think, Steve, now we see less real grudge matches than we did before. But do you like seeing those games where there is no love lost, where there is some bad blood and some contention?
Kevin, I love it. Yes, friends off the court, but on the court, you got to go at each other. And when it's over, win or lose, you leave it right there and you go back to being friends.
George finds Jackson. Here's Zubac. And there's the pass to Morris. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. And the shot goes in.
That's the leadership they're looking for from Jackson. Staying patient, surveying the court, locates the open man.
Edwards against George. Edwards passes to Russell. Dishes it to Towns. Kicks it to Gobert. It's Edwards on the wing. Gobert trying to get open. Here's Towns. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 4 rebounds in this game. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Up top, Morris. Defended by Gobert. Outside for George. Pass to Zubac. Edwards against George. Zubac. Left side, Leonard. Back to Zubac. It's stolen by Gobert. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. Here's Towns. Can't hit that one. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. On the wing, Jackson. He's guarded by Russell. Jackson kicks to Morris. Back to Jackson. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Off with the layup. To the inside. And finished off by Gobert.
This could be a big night for Rudy. He's showing great focus on the offensive end so far.
Jackson against Russell. Jackson passes to Leonard. Back to Jackson. Morris outside. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Offensive rebound.
It just seemed like they were out of sync and waited way too long.
To the middle. Stolen by Zubac. Down low. Morris with the bucket. Morris has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And I like the different looks that Morris can give you. Inside, outside, and in transition.
Out to the right wing. McDaniels dishes to Edwards. Leonard with the steal. And it's George finishing it off.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. For 3, Edwards. Gobert finds Russell. Now here's Edwards. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. A shot by McDaniels, no good. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we...
Your Clippers, 23. The Timberwolves, 20.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Rudy Gobert has been sensational.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
And I can't wait to see what he has in store during this second half. Some of those jams were downright absurd.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Naz Reid out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Taurean Prince, and it's McLaughlin into the one. Smitty, expectations have been so high for this Clippers team in recent seasons with the addition of Kawhi and the addition of Paul George and the other great parts around him.
They've got a lot of terrific players, Kevin. On paper, they look playoff ready. So those expectations aren't so misplaced.
Powell with it. Guarded now by Anderson. Batum, good.
Great floor awareness. Powell knows how to find his open teammates.
Here's McLaughlin, covered by Wall. Passes it to Noel. No good from outside. Los Angeles leading by 5. Outside, Wall. And he banks in the layup. Wall's got his first points of the game.
Inside, outside, it doesn't matter. Like how Wall attacks and looks to score when the opportunity presents itself.
And the Timberwolves call time. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
John Wall, first personal foul.
Here's McLaughlin, covered by Wall. Noel connects from three-point range. Noel's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Defensively, a breakdown along the perimeter. Just too slow to rotate.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Shot clock at 5. Here's Batum, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Batum's got 4 this quarter.
Showing the versatility. Nicholas Batum attacking in the lane and challenging that defense.
Pass to Noel. It's Prince on the wing. Takes it inside, and no good. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way.
And guys, talk about the production that Covington brings to the table.
GA, he's been with quite a few teams, but he's been a starter most of his career. His presence on the defensive end, getting to the rim and scoring it, has been a treat.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here's Noel. That 3 off the mark. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Clippers. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Now the pass to Pop. Kicks it out to Covington. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Wall, no luck. For Minnesota, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break.
And you watch Kyle Anderson run the floor. Those long strides eat up ground.
Outside, Wall. Pass to Powell. Reed with the block. And he gets it back. Here's Wall. And there's the shot clock violation. Didn't get the shot off in time.
Minnesota basketball.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Here's Noel. Shoots. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Powell, the pass to Batum. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Here's Powell. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Clippers lead by 6.
We see this every night from Norman Powell, putting on his hard hat and going to work.
McLaughlin, the pass to Reed, lays it up off the glass.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
There's 47 seconds left in the third. Mann passes to Batum. Rebound, Minnesota. Here's McLaughlin. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Prince kicks to Anderson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Nicholas Batum.
Not explosive at all. Kyle Anderson is crafty. Nice play to draw the foul.
And the Clippers with a whole new lineup now. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Taurean Prince. Edwards, he's checked in for Noel. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Jordan McLaughlin. And that one's good, George.
When we talk about George's confidence, when you have that kind of range, you should be confident.
For 3, Edwards. That shot off the mark. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Clippers lead by 5. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on his heels.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the 1. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Morris with the rebound. Clippers leading by 7. And he converts the layup.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Minnesota calls timeout. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, guys, here's what Chris Finch went over with his guys during the break. He said, do you want this game? Don't tell me about it. Show me and show your teammates. We've got to play better, and we've got to play harder if we're going to come back.
Thank you, David. It's hold in by Zubac.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Here's Jackson. Gobert with the block.
A sensational defender. You have to know when Gobert is in the area.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy.
Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
Clippers leading by 10. Now here's Jackson. Outside for George. Morris dishes to Jackson. Here's Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
The vertical of Kawhi is impressive, rising up with ease and throwing it down.
Edwards looking it over. Here's Russell. Towns high post. Jackson on him. Gobert finds Edwards. Looking to end the run. That's good on the jump shot. And it's 8 points for Anthony Edwards.
Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate playing smart basketball.
Jackson against Russell. Jackson passes to Leonard. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 4 assists in the game. George against Edwards. Out to Russell. To the wing right side. Towns, the pass to Russell. And here's Edwards from the arc. Here's Gobert, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
Outside Jackson. Out to Morris. Again, Los Angeles.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
Stolen by Jackson. And there's the foul to try to stop the break, and that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll retain possession. First free throw is good.
And with Reggie Jackson, it's a testament to his natural talent that he often leaves us wanting a little bit more.
And the Timberwolves call time. They're trailing by 14. There's 1:47 left here in the fourth quarter. There's 1:47 left in the game. Left side, Leonard. The shot by George, wide open. Good on the triple.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
And finished off by Edwards.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Clippers.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Reggie Jackson.
You love to see this kind of leadership. Directing traffic, keeping everyone happy. He was the straw that stirred the drink.
Russell feeling it out a bit. 6 on the shot clock. And they will call over the back on the play.
Sometimes it's just better to concede a rebound instead of fighting through the guy and getting called for over the back.
I will say I like the aggressiveness, but you hurt your team making poor decisions, and that was one of them.
And the Timberwolves call time. They trail by 15. 40 seconds left in the fourth. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Towns in the corner. Paul George with the steal. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6. Outside Leonard. Rebound Minnesota.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's good.
And as is the case most nights, we've got a lot of talent in the backcourt for both of these squads, Clark.
Yeah, there's so many outstanding shot makers and playmakers in the backcourts across the league. I do believe it is clearly a guards league these days. All of these guys can light it up and will light you up. So clearly a shooters league is what you see most of now.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. Jackson finds Bain. Here's Morant. Back to Bain. There's the 3. That one is off.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that. Oh,
Whoa! Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
Pass to Conchar. And here's Jackson. Back to Conchar. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Bain. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert.
Well, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
And Clark, how about the progress of the Timberwolves?
Love what they've done, B.A. They've put the pieces in place to be a playoff regular and still the youth to grow in the long term. That's a nice combination, especially when you look at a guy like Anthony Edwards. He's special.
Now here's Edwards. Oh, stolen by Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Here's Conchar. He takes it in. Out of bounds. The Timberwolves will take it. Here's Russell. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Right side, McDaniels. Outside, Edwards. Outside, Russell. Pass to McDaniels. Here's the three. It's hauled in by Ja Morant.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Outside Bain. Here's Conchar. Here's Morant. Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses. Outside Russell. Outside McDaniels. Stolen by Jackson. And now the Grizzlies on the run. And Morant gets it to go. It's all knotted up.
One of the faster players in the league, end to end. I mean, few people can run with Morant.
Pass to Edwards. Over Bain. Down low. And Gobert with the stuff.
Punching it inside, attacking the heart of that defense. I love it.
You know, when he referred to himself as the greatest big man shooter of all time, Karl Anthony Towns certainly raised some eyebrows and sparked some debate in the NBA fraternity.
Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Edwards. Crosses over. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. You know, with Towns, there's no doubt he's a lethal shooter from downtown.
Well, the numbers don't lie, man. This guy, B.A., has been around 50, 40, and 80 throughout his career. 50% field goals, 40% three, and 80% free throws. Tell me how many big guys can match up with those numbers. Very few.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
So it's Minnesota now, following the bucket by the Grizzlies. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Stolen by Bane. And he goes in for the dunk.
He was way ahead of the pack. No one around to contest. He can do anything he wants in that situation.
You know, and not leaving anything to chance either. That's why he takes it right to the bucket.
Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Pass to Conchar. Launches it. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Jackson against Towns. Here's Gobert. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Gobert's gotten his second bucket.
Towns showing you his unselfishness there, willing to give up the rock if his teammate has something a little better.
Pass to Conchar. Driving in. Back to Morant. Bane with it. No good on the buzzer beater. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Conchar in at the small forward position. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Now here's Bane. Pass to Conchar. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Here's McDaniels, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Jackson on the wing. Here's Conchar. The open shot, Morant. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Morant's got 8.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Russell, the pass to McDaniels. Now here's Towns. Pass to Edwards. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. No good with a layup. Here's Morant. And that misses. That would have put him up. The Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
Here's Conchar, following the score by Minnesota. Outside Morant. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Outside Russell. Pass to Towns. Takes a 3. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. And now it's a 6-point Minnesota lead.
You know, Towns is one of the biggest inside-outside threats in the league and shooting a great percentage from deep.
Jackson on the wing. Here's Conchar. Pulls up. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
With that much room around him, it's hard to imagine he could have gotten a better shot.
Towns passes to McDaniels. Towns with the ball. From deep. Clock at 6. Going inside. Pass to Gobert. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or 2 on your team to be successful. And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And stolen by Morant. From deep, Bane. And the three-pointer goes. Bane's got 7.
We've watched Morant get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
Edwards, a pass to Russell. Now McDaniels. Pass to Towns. Gobert with it. Nice move. And he takes it up and lays it in. He has 7.
And this is where you get Gobert the ball. With his size and length, he's so tough to stop from there.
And here's Morant outside. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Edwards against Bane. Outside for Russell. 4-3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Guys, you can just about count on it. If you score on Russell, you better believe he's looking to come right back at you.
Russell against Morant. Pass to Conchar. Now Bane. Here's Conchar. Inside. Deflects the pass. Adams finds Bane. Beyond the arc. McDaniels with the rebound. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Towns. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Towns has got his second basket of the game.
Well, that time Towns showing you that he has the physicality to beat the contact. The defense has to do a lot more than that to stop him.
Here's Conchar. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. The T-Wolves on top, leading by 8. Thanks very much, Allie.
The Timberwolves, 26.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. They've got Kyle Anderson, Jalen Noel out there with Jordan McLaughlin. Then there's Nas Reed, and it's Prince in at the 3.
Boy, this is Green's game in a nutshell. He is an efficient catch-and-shoot player. When you take a look at the former second-round pick, Danny Green, he's done a really nice job carving out a lengthy career in the league.
Pass to Noel. The 3. That shot off. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Green with the ball. Back to Conchar. Here's Aldama. The rebound by the Timberwolves. And for years, Green has proven he can be counted on. He's a key piece on some title teams, Clark.
Yeah, he's got multiple championship rings to vouch for that, to speak to that. I mean, he's the definition of a 3-and-D swingman. Actually may have been one of the guys that were looked at in creating that definition if you go back several years. He's provided lockdown defense wherever he's been and timely shot making, too.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Jones from outside. And it's Noel with a rebound. To the inside, Anderson. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Memphis trailing here. Pass to Tillman. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Now here's Jones. Memphis needs to get off a shot. On the wing, Conchar. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Brooks, he's checked in for Memphis. And the Grizzlies call time here. The Timberwolves have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Pass to Prince. Now Reed. Crafty move. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Reed's got his first 2 points.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting pocket.
And here is Green. There's the triple. They get the rebound. Fires the 3. Jones from outside. Here's Aldama. Oh, and Reed with a block. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. And too long on the shot.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
On the wing, Noel. Tries the spin move. And Green comes to help. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Reed. Got a piece of it. On the wing, Jones. To stop the drought. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Well, you know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Here's Prince. It's stolen by Green. Pass to Aldama. Brooks outside. Here's Aldama. Shot on the wing. And it's Green missing. The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him. And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
An excellent job of taking what the defense is giving.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Back to Jones. He shoots. The 3. Anderson pulls it down.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And so it's Minnesota up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They put it. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Conchar in at the 3, small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. From deep, Morant And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
Back to Edwards. Pass to Russell. Edwards with it. Just 5 to shoot. Launches a 3. No luck on that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's foul number 2 for him. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. From deep, Morant. The 3 from Bain. Rebound, Minnesota.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Gobert. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The length of Gobert is a problem for any defense. And, of course, he uses it so well to draw contact while shooting.
And so Gobert nails both of them. The Grizzlies have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. From deep, Morant. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. Russell finds Edwards. Gobert with it. Back to Daniels. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And this is why Gobert shoots a high percentage, because he looks to finish with strength inside.
Morant with it. Russell covering. The 3 from Bain. Morant against Russell. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Fires for 3. Morant, no good.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Russell against Morant. Pass to Edwards. Fires from deep. That shot off the mark. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Three-pointer. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. Morant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Great anticipation on the tip in. He was ready to make that play.
Now here's Towns from the arc. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got 3 assists now in this one.
Among big men, Towns is one of the very best spot-up shooters there is, and very consistent on the catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Here's Conchar. Outside for Morant. Jackson outside. Takes a 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
On the wing, Bain. Let's go with a 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Outside Russell, and the call will be against Jaren Jackson. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert.
Coming out here tonight and making a statement. Really good work all around
for the Timberwolves.
This team did a lot of things well tonight. Number 1 was passing the ball.
And it was a team that was in rhythm, and they just trusted each other to take the right shots.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Karl Anthony Towns.
Well, I can't recall a play that he wasn't involved in. He was so involved in so many plays tonight. A force on both ends.
Their focus has been terrific. They really put on a clinic here today.
And, you know, everybody in the building knows this is a wrap, a done deal. Put this one in the W column.
Morant finds Jackson. Outside Morant. Pass to Conchar. From deep three-point range. Edwards pulls it in. To the middle. Now Towns. Adams grabs the miss. Jackson on the wing, covered by Towns. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Russell. The three is up. Grizzlies with the rebound. On the wing, Bain. Over to the wing. And here's Morant outside. Back to Jackson. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. This one wasn't even close. The home
appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubats. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position. Now here's Morant. Back to Brooks. Outside for Jackson. 6 to shoot. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
George against Bain. Jackson passes to George. Passes to Zubats. No good. Shot missing. Adams, some nice D. And Adams has got the ball here for Memphis.
Gentlemen, if we go back to the summer of 2019, that is the summer where the Clippers got both Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. When they made those moves, everyone expected this to be an NBA Finals team.
So the Memphis Grizzlies able to put the first points up on the board. Jackson kicks to George. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
Well, no hesitation. The full arsenal on display here. The catch and shoot, rise and fire. Yes, Paul George.
Spins. Outside, Bain. From past the arc. The shot misses. The Clippers go the other way with it. They did, and thus far for Los Angeles, no finals.
The pretty dunk brings down the house.
Gracious.
Well, don't let Kawhi's quiet demeanor fool you. This guy has athleticism and explosiveness. How about that in style?
Now, here's Bain. Back to Morant. Outside, Bain. The pass to Morant. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Jackson against Morant. Back to Jackson. Outside for George. No good on the 3. For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Here's Bain. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
George passes to Zubats. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. The Grizzlies trail by 3.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
To the paint. Morris kicks to Leonard. Back to Morris. It's stolen by Adams. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Here's Jackson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And on that drive, Jackson so forceful, which helped him draw the foul there while taking the contact.
Hey, Craig, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Now here's Jackson. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. Jackson against Morant. Brooks up on top. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Paul George with the steal. And here we go with Morris running it up the court. The shot's good on the assist by George.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Morant kicks to Bain. The Grizzlies with another miss. Clippers leading by 4. Leonard the pass to Jackson. Bain against George. In the corner, it's Morris. Takes the 3. The shot by George, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Paul George with the steal. Inside. And Adams sends it back.
This is one of the toughest bigs in the league. Steven Adams challenging opponents defensively. Nicely done.
The drive by Brooks makes it off the glass.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Jackson looking around. That's the end of the first quarter and not much scoring. It remains close. Clippers lead by...
Please give a big round of applause.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the 1 spot. Clock is at 3. They grab their own miss. Adams finds Brooks. Morant with a wide open look. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Morant's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for Memphis.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Nobody near George. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Crosses over, and the call on the shot sends into the line. Marcus Morris picks one up there.
Boy, Morant's brought a lot of excitement. He almost always makes the night's highlight reel. He is what I call an elite showman.
Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse.
Now, here's George, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, Paul George is a difficult defensive assignment precisely for this reason. He's going to force you into contact.
And George drops them both. And in this era of positionless basketball, of course, we're starting to see some guards who end up playing in that dunker spot, down low, more than on the perimeter.
Let's call them little big men, Kevin. Guys like Bruce Brown, Gary Payton II. These are powerful athletes, unbelievable vertical spacers. They set great screens. They can finish as a roller. I love the use of these undersized guys who don't necessarily shoot it well in this role.
And here's George after the three-pointer from Desmond Bain. Jackson down low, guarded by Morant. Yep, that one goes. Zubac has got his first bucket in this one.
That's just heads-up basketball, and Jackson scanning the floor, spots the ready shooter. Nicely done.
Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
And everybody out of the way. I mean, clear the lane. We've got some rims to wrap.
What a sensational play to get to the rack for the slam. Now, here's George. He has 5. Sinks that one from the post. George has got 7 points.
Well, superstars understand the contact is part of the game. Paul George willing to play through it.
Morant against Jackson. Jacks up a 3. Jackson misses. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Trailing by 2. Morris kicks to Zubac. Pass to George. Back to Zubac. And Adams sends it back. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Shot clock at 3. Memphis has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Bain, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. That puts them in the lead. George has got 7 points for the quarter.
I always feel like when Paul George rises and fires from 3, he believes it's going down. Great confidence behind that 3-point shot.
Now here's Morant. 7 points in the game. Jackson kicks to Morant. Outside, Bain from deep. Adams dishes to Morant. Out to Brooks. Jackson in the corner. They shoot again, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Clippers have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Morant against Jackson. Takes it out to Leonard. And a miss there on the triple. Memphis trailing here. Brooks outside. Morant outside. Pass to Bain. Back to Morant. Outside, Bain. Brooks from outside. The Grizzlies with another miss. LA's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Leonard lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Leonard's got his second bucket tonight.
Kawhi Leonard's so calm, mixes speeds, understands when and where to drive the basketball.
3 seconds separate the shot clock in game. Trying to end the drought, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And this is his second trip to the line in the game. And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Morant. 15 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Mann. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Konchar, good.
Boy, you gotta love the determination there. He got good position and didn't take any chances. Finished right at the rim.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back.
The Grizzlies, 19. The Clippers, 18.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been one outstanding game from George.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
We've got Green, and it's Konchar in a 2-guard. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Here's Eldama. And with the rebound. Now here's Wall. D right on him. Mann passes to Pop. And the dunk by Powell.
Woo-hoo, the leaping ability of Norman Powell. Throw it down, sir.
Grizzlies shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Doris, it's been great to see the Clippers rise to prominence over the last 10 years, hasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, listen, this was an organization that spent years in futility, but you have to admire the transformation that has led to consistent success. They used to be a franchise that made the playoffs maybe once in a decade. Now you expect them to contend in the West.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Robert Covington unable to get his last shot to go. Mann passes to Covington. The kick out to Wall. It's stolen by Jones. And here we go. Here's Konchar. And another turnover here by Memphis. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Wall against Jones. Kicks it out to Covington. Back to Wall.
Memphis foul. Santi Alvarez. First personal foul. First team foul.
And so here are the Clippers. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
That's size and that's agility by Nick Batum. That made all the difference right there, despite that great defense.
Now here's Jones. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Fires from deep. Conchar can't get it to go. Clippers leading by 3. Powell, that's good.
This, to me, is where he can be lethal. In fast break situation, Norman Powell's speed's a problem.
Green dishes to Jones. Back to Green. Kicks it out to Jones. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Just 4 to shoot. And another miss by Memphis. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. On the wing, Green. To stop the drought. Good. Green's got his first bucket of the night.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
And after not playing for a season, John Wall back in action. Bought out by the Rockets, and he signs with the Clippers. If he can get back to where he was, that's a huge win for the Clippers. Could serve as a deadly third option for LA.
Batum finds Covington. Doesn't go that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Passes it to Aldama. Here's Conchar. There's the pass to Green. With a tie. Great D that time from Powell. Clippers leading by 3. To the paint. Stolen away. Here's Tillman. Defended by Covington.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Covington passes to Wall. Now Powell. It's Covington on the wing. Clock at 6. It's tipped. Jones looking for an opening. For the lead, right wing. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Wall's running. And the dunk by Covington.
John Wall has an incredibly high basketball IQ, so you find the shooter and get it into their hands.
Jones in the post. Covered by Wall. Pass to Aldama. 6 on the shot clock. Off the left rim and out.
That's one he knows he should have trained.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Los Angeles on top. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, the wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson at the point.
Yeah, just so dynamic at that lead guard position. Morant there just stuffs it.
Here's Leonard. On the wing, Jackson. Kicks it out to Leonard. Here's George. The Grizzlies pull it in. Bain with it. He feeds it to Adams. Leonard with the steal. Morant against Jackson. Morris outside. Right side, Leonard. That shot missing. Great D that time from Bain. Kick out to Adams. At the top of the key, Brooks. Left side, Bain. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Outside Jackson. Pass to Zubac. Shoots. Outside for Jackson. And the Clippers miss again. Memphis trailing here. Now Morant. And finished off by Morant.
In just so many different ways, Morant can hurt you. Tonight, it's been with the scoring.
Outside Jackson. George up top. On the wing, Morris. Guarded by Jackson. 5 on the clock. And it's George finishing it off.
Now, Paul George will work hard to get to his spots offensively. Right now, they can count on him to put the ball in the basket.
Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down. Guys, what a game. 8 lead changes here.
And don't be surprised if it comes down to the last possession.
Right side Jackson. And here's George. The dish now to Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Let's remember, this is a former Finals MVP. He will not blink in the biggest of moments.
Morant kicks to Jackson. There's 3-pointers off the mark. Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Offensive rebound. Leonard. Pass to Zubac. Morris against Jackson. Kicks it out to Leonard. The Clippers need to get off a shot. The tray. The Grizzlies pull it in.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Bain drives in. .132 left to play in the final quarter. Brooks, the pass to Morant. Puts the move on. Goes to the reverse layup and taps it in. And the Grizzlies lead by 1.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
Outside Jackson. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. To the right side. Morant looking around. It's George on the wing, guarded by Bain.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Now here's Morant. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
The confidence Morant has in himself is impressive. He brushes pressure off like it's nothing.
And so making both free throws, that'll give them the lead here.
You get the sense this guy relishes getting to the free throw line in these tough moments. You talk about clutch, this guy is it.
Bain against George. Outside Leonard. Outside for George. Offline with his 3. And that's an intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Those were pressure-packed free throws, and he looked as cool as he could be. So big to give them that 3-point lead.
From deep, George, right between the eyes. A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
You can see Paul George is locked in right now. Big-time shots demonstrate his elite level in the NBA.
Here's Morant. Got it!
A huge shot from Morant. Wow, you see why they put the ball in his hands in those situations.
And here's Leonard from three. Oh, they shot at a chance, but no good. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony.
Oh, say does that.
And we've got a pair of teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Russell. Towns for three. It's rebounded by George. Pass to Leonard. Back to George. Knocks it loose. Jackson outside. And the dunk by Jackson.
Good handles from Reggie. The kids would tell you Reggie's in his bag.
About a minute played here so far in the first. The last couple of seasons, the Clippers have shot the lights out from deep, Brett.
Oh, man, they've been unbelievable. Over 41% back in that 21 season. That led the NBA. So they got a nice collection of shooters on this Clippers team, and it helps when you have Paul George and Kawhi Leonard play to create great shooting opportunities. So lots of guys that can hurt you from deep.
George passes to Zubats. And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. And the Clippers with the ball. Morris passes to Jackson. Just two to shoot. That one off the back iron and out. To the paint. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
The defense better make sure they're sticking to all four other players, or else D'Angelo's going to find the open man.
Russell against Jackson. Morris outside. From deep. Rebound Minnesota. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Pass to Gobert. Outside McDaniels. Edwards against George. Edwards, the pass to Russell. The kick out to Edwards. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And Gobert with the stuff.
And this is why Gobert shoots a high percentage, because he looks to finish with strength inside.
Jackson outside. George finds Leonard. Kicks it to George. From downtown. The shot misses. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Inside. It's rebounded by Zubats.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Here's Leonard. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
Once Leonard gets some wiggle room down there with his broad shoulders, he figures out how to execute and knock it down.
Russell with the ball. Jackson in his pocket. The shot by Towns, no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's George. And George with the jam.
Paul George, a swing player, and right there swinging on the rim.
Jackson against Russell. Right side Edwards. With the crossover. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Edwards got his second basket.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Jackson. Leonard for three. And it's Gobert with a rebound. 1:02 left to play in the first quarter. Down low. Low block shot. The kick out to Edwards. Back to Towns. Pass to Gobert. Comes up empty down low. The Clippers have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. And the dunk by Leonard.
Leonard once again imposing his will.
Outside Russell. Edwards with it. Lets the three fly. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Back to Russell. Second chance effort. Rebound by the Clippers.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. Outside Edwards. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. So at the end of one quarter of play, and it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Clippers.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Towns. Now McDaniels. Back to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
I'll tell you what, that cat was strong and physical. Woo, I'm not sure how you can effectively stop Towns around the basket.
Jackson against Russell. Morris outside. Kicks it to George. Three-pointer. No good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Russell finds McDaniels. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Now here's Jackson. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Towns with the ball. Guarded now by Morris. Oh, Morris with a steal. And it's the Clippers on the break. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
With those long arms and with the high release point, Leonard is practically daring you to foul him.
Brent, at the center position, it does feel like we're seeing a reemergence of the big man, the traditional 5.
Yeah, BA, I think it comes down to whether or not you have one. I mean, there are teams that just don't have the bruising big that can go down into the post and dominate possessions to slow things down and get to the paint. Other teams are electing to want to play faster and with more skill. So it comes down to how a team wants to set their roster up as to whether or not the traditional 5 is part of your action. Paul George doesn't just score. He can pass it as well. He's a great all-around player.
George against Edwards. It's McDaniels on the wing. Outside Edwards. Pass to Gobert. 5 to shoot. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Paul George.
The length of Gobert is a problem for any defense. And of course he uses it so well to draw contact while shooting.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Now here's George. Out to Leonard. Pass to Jackson. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Russell, the pass to Edwards. Inside. Here's Towns. McDaniels with it. Outside Russell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Towns for 3. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got 3 assists tonight.
Such an effective big man. Towns isn't just a post-up threat. He can hurt you off the catch.
Jackson outside. Morris outside. George outside. Back to Morris. Pass to Leonard. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
The defensive chops of Towns, able to use his length and timing to stifle shooters.
Minnesota in the lead. Right side, Russell. Outside, McDaniels. Now here's Edwards. Beyond the arc. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Now here's Russell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's George. Oh, and the dunk by George.
Paul George demonstrating how elite he can be. It's a little tricky that time. I love it.
Here's Edwards. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. George has got 5 rebounds tonight. Stolen by Russell. Edwards against George. Oh, George with a steal. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Jackson, the pass to Morris. Good work defensively by Towns. The Timberwolves have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. McDaniels from long range. It's rebounded by Morris. George outside. Pass to Jackson. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Jackson, pass to George. 3 seconds left. The shot won't fall. Tie game in Minnesota. And
17. The Clippers. 17. Fans, put your hands together and get loud for the Jabberwockies.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. And for Minnesota, they're shooting just 37% in the game. Checking out the group for SuperLu to start the second half. Wall and Powell are the backcourt duo. Robert Covington is out there with Nicholas Batum. And it's man in at small forward.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's McLaughlin. Wall covering. McLaughlin's shot is good.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Now here's Wall. Six to shoot. Back to man. Here's Powell. That one's wide left.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising. In a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Wall, pass to Powell. Good on the short little jump shot.
You can trust Wall to find those openings. He's a talented distributor who wouldn't miss that chance.
Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Noel. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the Clippers. Up top, Powell. Batum finds Powell. Left side Wall. Here's man. It's Covington on the wing. Second shot opportunity, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Anderson.
Covington doesn't have to have the ball to help you, but you do want him occasionally to get touches to keep him engaged. Well, I know this much about Robert Covington. You'll never find him short on effort. This is a high-energy guy on both ends of the floor.
Here's Noel. Powell covers. Pass to Prince. Here's the three. Gets the three ball to go. Prince has got 5. Well, Brett, any team loves to have a guy like Covington setting an example with his all-out play.
Yeah, B.A., you know how there are guys that bring along everybody with their offensive game? Covington does that with the defense. He's out there, he gives effort, he dives on the floor, he's going for loose balls, and all of a sudden the energy of the team is right behind Robert Covington's defense.
Pass to Reed. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Over Covington. Reed can't hit. The Clippers have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. And Covington, here we go. The steal. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. Here's Prince. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
That's just too easy for Taurean Prince.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Pass to Wall. Now Covington. Here's Batum. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Batum just brings a lot of experience and helps this team remain confident that he's going to make the right play and make the subtle contributions to put you in a place to win.
Here's McLaughlin to the paint. Powell with a steal. Here's Covington. Up top, Powell. Batum outside. And that one is hammered home.
And a little slam dunk from Batum. That'll work.
The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Noel. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Prince. Here's Noel. Powell covers. Fires the three. Prince can't hit. The Clippers trail. On the wing man. Powell passes to Wall. For the lead. Goes back up. Out to Covington on the wing man. Second chance shot. Oh, and Reed with a block. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Out to the right wing. And he lays it up and in. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
Outside Wall. No! They're unable to get the tying basket there. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Timberwolves ahead. They're up. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Well, the Clippers shooting 40% so far in this one. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Russell in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup from Minnesota.
Reggie Jackson showing his physicality from the point guard position.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Timberwolves?
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
Probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and the willingness to do that has paid off.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Leonard outside. Pass to Morris. Out of bounds. The Clippers will keep possession. Here's Jackson. The offensive rebound. Zubats. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Oh, man, the defender really went after him.
No good on that one.
At the line for 2.
So he can't get either to fall. Minnesota in the lead. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Jackson outside. Pass to Zubac. Shot clock at 5. Leonard for 3. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Here's Russell. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Now it's a 6-point Timberwolves lead. Jackson, pass to George. Back to Jackson. Launches a 3. With the tip. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. And here's Edwards outside. And another 3 from Minnesota.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point line.
Now here's Jackson. To the inside. Stolen by Russell. Jackson, the pass to Morris. Pass to Zubac. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. And he's able to get it back. A nice shot by Zubac.
At this stage of the game, the offensive rebounding and putback is massive. It feels like a 4-point swing.
Yeah, and you know who your Warriors are by plays like that. They make it when it matters most.
And there's the call on Reggie Jackson. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Here's Edwards. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
Tip of the cap there. I mean, that defense was good. The finish was better.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Zubac with a screen on Edwards. George for 3. Unable to get that one. And Minnesota the other way with it now. It's Edwards with a drive. And Edwards slams it in.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Guys, at the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. He told them to be more careful about their selections, saying, quote, don't force it at the arc. If it's not a good look, don't risk it. Move the ball, attack inside. Use your options.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Here's McDaniels. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. And Gobert with the stuff.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
Morris passes to Zubac. Count it. And it's Morris with the assist. Zubac has got 6 in the quarter.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
The kick out to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Wow, that is awesome to see the small man challenge the big man. Sometimes when you jump, you can be taller than the big fella.
Russell against Jackson. Morris outside. Now here's George. Defense right on him. And fouled as he went up to dunk. Good aggressive move. He'll shoot a pair. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
The length and the athleticism combination of Paul George is very hard to guard.
2 shots.
George hits them both. And so it's Minnesota with it. To the middle. Here's Russell. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Timberwolves.
You can score without sharing the ball, but it can be a whole lot easier when guys are assisting one another.
Yeah, they were very patient. They were also unselfish, and ultimately, that's why they were so efficient.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Anthony Edwards.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on it.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. George, no good. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
Outside Russell. McDaniels with it. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. A clean win, and one where they...
It's Thursday night, and it's the NBA here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside a lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the point. Now here's Edwards following the miss by Ja Morant. Edwards looking it over. Shot clock at 6. Here's McDaniels. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. McDaniels got the opening basket of the game for the Timberwolves. And so it's Bain with it. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's a three-point game. Morant outside. Launches it. Bangs home the trifecta.
Oh, Morant sinks the answer with authority. He's feeling the competitive fire after that last tray. Amazing that Bain fell to the last pick in the first round in 2020. You look at his size, the strength, the range in his jump shot. When shooting's a premium, he should have been drafted earlier.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Morant. Out to Brooks. On the wing, Bain. Off target with his 3.
You also love that Bain absolutely puts in the work.
Oh, high effort guy, high IQ, knows exactly where to be on both ends. What a bright future.
Edwards against Bain. Edwards passes to McDaniels. Stolen. Brooks outside. The Grizzlies keeping it alive with a new 14. Second shot opportunity. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Oh, the balance Brooks has is impressive. Able to work through the defense and still capitalize.
Over in the corner, McDaniels. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. And finished off by Gobert.
Oh, why, thank you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Now here's Morant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
In an era where so many point guards are three-point shooters, Ja Morant, you know what? This man is built different. He's more of a throwback. Ja wants to apply pressure by driving, not shooting threes.
And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves. From downtown, Ja Morant grabs the rebound. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Chris Finch. He was worried about their interior defense. He doesn't want them getting gutted in the paint. He told his players, look, they're going to score, but we've got to make it difficult on them to give ourselves a chance to win. Guys, let's see if they can follow that advice.
Thank you, David.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
Now here's Morant. He's got 5. Back to Jackson. The shot will not fall. And Minnesota will come the other way. One word you always hear. Oh, with authority.
That is a monster finish.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Morant against Gobert. And Morant gets it to go. Morant's got 7 points.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Towns. Just 5 on the clock. Edwards drives in. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. Grizzlies have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. The pass to Bain. Takes a 3. Morant kicks to Jackson. And finished off by Morant.
So flashy with the rock. Morant takes pleasure in slicing and dicing the D to pieces.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Outside, Russell. Towns finds Russell. Back to Towns. From deep three-point range, he can't get it to go.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
Ja Morant. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
Especially on the road, you want to come in aggressive. Let everyone in this arena know that you are here to play.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. Beyond the arc. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow. Credit to him for trying to get that 3 right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
Adams' shot is good.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time. Well, if you poll players on who they think the strongest guy in the league, I'm pretty sure Steven Adams would be a top pick.
Here's Edwards. Oh, wow!
That is powerful.
You can't let Edwards get in the lane. Outstanding at using that burst of speed on the drive.
The 3 from Morant. And he's good on the 3 ball. Morant's got the lead up to 10 now for the Grizzlies. Outside, Edwards shoots it up. Score the basket, his 3rd after 5 shots.
And the touch on Edwards' shot is really nice. Gives it just enough power to drop in.
Brooks outside. There's the triple. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Russell finds Edwards. Out to the right wing. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Now here's Morant. 15 points in the game. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
Oh, smart dish there by Brooks to a wide open man, getting him the assist and his team some needed points.
Outside Russell for three. Morant with some nice D.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Back to Bain. It's stolen by Edwards. McDaniels dishes to Russell. Back to McDaniel. And finished off by McDaniel.
And I like Russell's ability to create for others. He does what's best for the team.
Outside Jackson. Back to Morant. In the corner, it's Bain. 6 to shoot. And it's Morant missing. Timberwolves trail by 4. Towns kicks to Edwards. No good on the triple. And so it's Bain who brings up the ball for Memphis. They've led by as much as 10. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. Memphis leading by 4. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. McDaniels passes to Russell. The 3. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make. He is 1 for 4.
Good form on the jump shot. Russell's ability to stretch the floor makes him even more valuable.
Morant against Russell. And Morant throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Edwards can't hit.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Fires for 3. And it's Morant missing. Timberwolves trail by 3. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Russell finds Edwards. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. 24 seconds left here in the second. And here's Morant. 19 points in the game. Step back shot. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Now it's a 5-point Grizzly lead.
Still a little bit of a streak shooter. Morant has been deadly accurate tonight. Hey.
Towns for 3. Oh, through the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
First team foul.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a 3-point attempt.
And the second free throw, good.
And we've seen Towns take on more of a leadership role over the years, wanting to be the guy for this team.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
John Morant has been leading the charge.
26. The Grizzlies, 28.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Guys, John Morant has been sensational.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. You talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
Prince out there with Anderson. Then it's Naz Reid. And it's McLaughlin in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Here's Conchar. A beautiful reverse layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 4. Hey, Richard, for a while, teams went small. They became quicker. Now we're seeing some teams go big, playing 2, sometimes 3 7-footers in the lineup. It's amazing.
Yeah, there's always a pendulum swing. Once it goes too small, then all of a sudden the pendulum swings back. And now everyone is looking for size. But you have to have size that can also stretch the floor because teams need guys that can rebound. That's what they're looking for.
No dice from the high post.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
Here's Reed. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
It's his first trip to the line.
And going back to his numbers from just a season ago, he was knocking it down at a 77% clip.
Memphis leading by 3. Outside, Green. Aldama passes to Jones. Here's the 3. The shot, no good. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Pass to Anderson. He gets stolen by Green. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Nailed from three-point land. Green's got his first 3 points of the game.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Kicks it out to Prince. Lets it go from deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Conchar, the pass to Jones. Memphis moving that ball around. Shoots the 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
Pass to Aldama. 5 to shoot. Here's Conchar. No good with the triple.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
And Anderson kicks to Prince. And it's off from three-point range. Memphis leading by 6. All sorts of time. Passes it to Jones. Fires the 3. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Here's McLaughlin. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Over to the wing. 1:36 left in the third quarter. Here's Reed. The Grizzlies pull it in. Aldama's got his 4th rebound in this one. Green, no luck.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's Noel. Wants to get it to Reed, and does. He feeds it to Anderson. Back to Reed. To the wing right side. Clock at 6. Here's Noel. Traps in the tray. Noel's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
Jones, the pass to Green. Back to Jones. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 5.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Noel passes to McLaughlin. Prince outside. The pass to Noel. And here's Anderson from the arc. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. First trip to the line for him here. Free throw, good, Anderson. He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Now Green. He's got 6. And it's Green with the jam.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. And we've reached the end of the third. Memphis out in front, up 4. And up. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Memphis leading by 4. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. We've got Tyus Jones, and it's Green in at the 3 spot. Here's Conchar. He kicks it to Green. The dish to Jones. Clock at 4. Conchar can't get it to go.
That is not a bad decision to pull from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
He can't hit that time. And Minnesota now the other way. Left side, Edwards. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 6 assists in the game. Now a timeout called by Memphis. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys, I caught Taylor Jenkins' message to his team. This is still a close game, and he told us, guys, we're not far away. We can still get this one. If we seize the moment, we can walk away with the win. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Showing off that vert. Morant attacks the basket with just such intensity. There's not much any defense can do with it.
Edwards with it. Outside, Towns. Edwards drives in. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. That's to Bain. Outside for Jackson. It's the rebound. Morant outside. This one for 3. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
Consistency from deep is going to be the biggest determining factor in Morant's ceiling. If he gets that, I think we're going to see some MVPs in his future.
It's Edwards on the wing. Launches a 3. It's good from long range.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Got a piece of it. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
The 3 from Morant.
Yeah, getting a little better on defense every day. Russell with the size and length to be more of a factor.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. On the wing, Jackson. Back to Morant. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Morant's got 8 here in the quarter. Outside, Edwards. To the right side. A 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Absolutely essential that they come right back and answer with that 3 of their own. And this gets the crowd energized.
Out to Morant. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
The confidence Morant has in himself is impressive. He brushes pressure off like it's nothing.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
He knows how important it is converting at the line and building up this lead.
Edwards dishes to Russell. just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Edwards. There's the drive. An even 3-on-3 break. Jackson finds Brooks. Out to Morant. Outside, Payne. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Grizzlies lead by 9. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Memphis. Russell passes to Towers. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. The drive by Payne. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Payne's got the lead up to 11 now for the Grizzlies. Outside, Edwards. Here's Gobert. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. Steven Adams picks one up.
And no issues at the rim for Gobert. One of the league leaders in flushes. The Frenchman loves to finish above the rim.
This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
Pass to Jackson. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Just 5 to shoot. Morant outside. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Trailing here by 8. And the shot goes down.
No, he didn't. I mean, Russell with the savage move there came on the line.
Here's Morant. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. A crossover, Edwards. And Adams sends it back. So it's Memphis picking up the win. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin.